And welcome to another round of Sports Reviews. Tonight I am reviewing the first semifinal of the MLS is Back tournament. Philadelphia Union 1, Portland Timbers 2. Portland moves on to face either Orlando or Minnesota United in the MLS is Back final on August 11th. How did this game go? Well, here's how it went. In the 13th minute, Jeremy Obobase gets a header off a corner. He heads it in on the near post to make it 1-0 Timbers early on. 13th minute, early domination by the Timbers. They dominated most of the game anyway. But early domination, they get their early goal, and they're flying. They're on their way to the final. One hand on it already. In the 70th minute, Zuparic heads the ball down to Sebastian Blanco off a corner. Sebastian Blanco heads it in on the far post to make it 2-0 Portland. And they are basically through. No questions, smooth sailing, or is it? In the 82nd minute, Philadelphia has a free kick. Ball goes in directly to Steve Clark. Steve Clark saves it. The rebound falls to Wooten. Wooten kicks it in, basically roofs it, taps it in to make it 2-1. But Portland still have the lead. But Philadelphia try to get back into it. A minute later, Shabilko has a shot. He's called offside. It did go in, but the flag went up. And that's how it would end. 2-1 for Portland. Good for them that was called offside and they didn't look back at it. Because if they did and that went in, would have went straight to penalties. But Portland buckled down after that. That little test of a moment. Yeah, test of a moment. Test of a moment. They buckle down. They shut them down. They go to the final. What did I think about this? I thought that Portland were amazing tonight. Portland were amazing. They did what I thought they needed to do to win this match. They got the goals that they needed. Andre Blake wasn't as perfect as he was for most of the tournament, which, not to say he was bad. He was still great tonight, but he wasn't perfect. He wasn't perfect. He was amazing. Amazing. Still made lots of amazing saves. Steve Clark did amazing in this game too. But Andre Blake wasn't perfect, and that's what did it to the Philadelphia Union. He had to be perfect. As I said, the expected goals against him in the Union defense were astronomical to what they actually let in. The dam was bound to break at some point, and it did. And Portland got it to break. But they also played amazing defense, closed off all the passing lanes for the Union, did make some smart tactical fouls, even though it may have bit them at points. Could have bit them at points. That bad penalty giveaway by Blanco, luckily Santos skied it, put it into row Z, or it would have also went to penalties. But Santos skied it, put it into row Z if there would have been a row Z. Not out of the stadium, but that was Terrence Boyd, Michael Bradley style penalty taking, for sure. For sure. Of which I would know about, by the way. But amazing defense by the Timbers. They were amazing. Were Philadelphia off the pace a little bit of what they normally have done in this tournament? Yes, I'm not going to say that Philadelphia were at the same level. Aronson he didn't look as good. Shabilko, same. Santos, same. Ilsinho, he wasn't that good. And people are saying that Ray Gaddis, going after him's like hating Nickelback, but I have to. That's probably the weak link in their defense. The weak link in their defense is Ray Gaddis. I'm not trying to say that in a bad way, but if you want to make your defense better, you have to get a better outside back. You do. Whether that would be an Ashton Morgan or somebody from your academy, I don't know. But I have to sort of agree with most Union fans there. The defense wasn't great. wasn't great. It's not like you could have made many changes to help that. Andre Blake tried to stand on his head, but he just wasn't perfect tonight. But I said what I said. I told y'all. I was the only person. I know I'm self-serving here, but I have to. What did I say in the predictions video? Portland would win this match. Who's the only person, as far as I could tell, calling Portland going through? Actually calling it. Me. Every other expert was like, oh, Philadelphia's going through. Philadelphia's going to the final. Hell, they'll probably win it. Who was the only person? Me. Me. Because guess what? I'm not crazy. I'm just right. But the thing is, I called Portland going through. I said this is what they needed to do to go through. What did they do? They did what I said. Good defense. Already good offense. Steve Clark, he did stand on his head. Have to admit it. Made a lot of saves. The most saves, 8, that he made in the tournament so far. A good time to have that. The defense was amazing. The midfield was amazing. Closing down passing lanes. Making sure Philadelphia couldn't run. Hitting them on the break. Hitting them off the corner. The set pieces. It's exactly what I said. It's exactly what I expected. I told y'all about Portland. I told y'all about this game. I told y'all. I hate to be this way, but I told y'all. And everybody was like, no, no, no. Philly's going through. It's not going to happen. Philly's going through. No. No, I was right again. I was right again. I don't miss. I'm not crazy. I'm just right. I don't miss. I said this was going to happen. I said this was going to happen. I gave Portland respect. I said this was how it was going to go down. I picked them to win. I said this is what they would have to do to win, and they did it. They did it. And you're saying, why do you have to be this way? Why do you have to just be gloating about this? Because I'm the only person. Almost 200 subscribers. One of the better pundits that aren't on the mothership of MLS or TFC. I called it. I called it. I said Portland. I said Portland would go to the final over Philadelphia. I said it. I said it. Guess what? It happened. Exactly the way I said. If they went through, they would go through while I picked them. Because I expected a game like this. I saw this coming. I saw this coming. Portland, I believed in their experience. 2 of the last 5 MLS Cup finals have had Portland in it. They won one and lost one, and they actually looked good against Atlanta in that 2018 final as well. I believed in their experience. They've been on deep playoff runs. They know how to win knockout games. I believed in their experience. Philadelphia didn't have the experience. They just had Brendan Aronson and Shabilko and Santos. They have good players. But I was banking on experience. And I was right. That's why you believe in experience. That's why you believe in tactics. Savarese is an amazing manager. It's exactly what you want to see. It's exactly what you think you're going to see. Great job by Portland. Great job. Before I end this video, I have a serious message to say. I am going to put the link to the Lebanon Red Cross down in the description. So if you want to donate to the Lebanese Red Cross to help them after that sad explosion in Beirut, sad explosion, sad tragedy in Beirut, sad tragedy. If you want to help them after the tragedy that had happened just yesterday, you can donate in the description below. I'll put the link down there. Let's help make the world a better place. Let's help the Lebanese. Let's help the citizens of Beirut. Let's help them get through this. Donate to the Lebanese Red Cross. Link is in the description if you want to help them. If you could spare $1, $5, $10, whatever it is, help them. Link's in the description. I'll keep it there for a couple of weeks, maybe a month, like I did the Australian fire relief causes earlier this year. If you want to help them, let's help make the world a better place. If you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Tomorrow, I'm here to review the second semifinal. Orlando versus Minnesota United. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace.